In this video, I'm going to show you how to add a buy button to your sales page. So this actually depends on what kind of buy button you want to add to your sales page. So if you want to accept payments by PayPal, which is the most common way, all you need to do is just log in into your PayPal account, go to merchant services, and you'll arrive at a page like this. So what you want to look out for is this thing called buy buttons. You'll notice that there are many links here, but just look for buy buttons, and you want to make one right away. So you will come to a create PayPal payment button page like this. So I'm just gonna go through this, and consistency reasons, I'm just gonna call it affiliate marketing blueprint. All right, this is going to be the name of your product. Item ID is totally optional, but if you care about organizing your stuff, maybe you just name it as initials. Price, I'm just going to put $17 over here, and obviously the currency is going to be definitely US dollars. Now bear in mind that this price is just a suggested selling price. It's totally up to you at what price you want to sell your product. Alright. And next you come to this thing called customize buttons. You can take any existing button here, or you can even customize it with your own image. But for simplicity reasons, I'm just going to leave it as simple as it is. Okay. Alright, I think that's all there is to it for the buy button. We'll just keep it simple. Shipping, we'll just skip this, and tax, you're going to skip this unless this somewhat applies to your country. That's totally up to you. But for me, I would leave this both out. You don't need shipping because the product is digital, it's intangible. Okay, merchant ID, well, just leave it default. Step 2, okay, we'll leave this default as well. Save the buy button so you can edit it afterwards without editing your sales page. Step 3, alright, this is important. Do you want to let your customer change the order quantities? No. Can your customer add special instructions? There's no need for that, so let's just put no again. Do you need your customer's shipping address? Again, you don't need it. Now this is probably what's more important is this one. Take customers to this URL when they finish checkout. You gotta tick that, and you're gonna put the address of where your download page is gonna be. So since I already know what my website looks like, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. Okay, that's my download page URL. This is really important because this requires some forethought in advance where you're going to be putting this on your web hosting account. So put this, and this is what my thank you page looks like. This is not your URL, okay? Just bear in mind. Okay, add advanced variables, you don't need that. So that's all there's to it. Just click create button, and the codes will be generated. Okay, select this whole thing, right click and select copy, or you can just Control C, and then go back to your HTML editor or even Notepad, and you want to start replacing all these default buy buttons here in the source document. So this is what I do right now. I am replacing this whole thing, and I'm gonna add in. This might look confusing in Notepad, but you want to particularly look for this section and select and replace it with your buy button. So let's have a look at what it looks like right now in browser. Okay, let's just scroll all the way down, and boom, the buy button's over here. Let's see if it really works. Alright, as you can see, this buy button was just created in a couple of minutes. That's how easy it is, and you can start accepting sales. Now if you're using other marketplace sites like jvzoo.com or Warrior Plus, you will normally be provided a much simpler solution. And if you create your own product in, like, say example jvzoo.com, you'll see that once you create a product, you can have buy button codes, which is a lot simpler as well, and you can navigate everything from this site. So if you're using JVZoo, it's pretty much the same thing as well. Assuming you have a JVZoo account, all you need to do is just go to JVZoo, sellers dashboard, and create your own product over here. Normally, if you're using a brand new account, this whole thing will be totally empty, but that's totally fine. You need to click on add a product. It's free. uh, follow the instructions here and set up the details. I won't go through this because this is pretty much more self-explanatory than setting up a PayPal button. But once you have created this, you will see that your product will be created in the JVZoo Sellers Dashboard, and there's this thing called Buy Buttons, which brings you to a page like this. Okay, skip the no thanks thing, and you just want to select any buy button that appeals to you. Personally, I like the first or second one, so I'm just going to take the second one for example. Copy the codes again, and assuming that I want to go with jvzoo.com for this product, I will replace this with my own codes over here. All right. Oh, sorry, that looks a little bit messy. Let me centralize this first. Okay. Let's have a look at how this pans out in the browser. And ta-da! I already have a buy button over here. That's how easy it is. So I hope you've learned how to add your own buy button by now. Just go through it. It's not as hard as you can see. That didn't require a lot of skill. So in the next video, I'm going to show you how to put everything together and upload it to your website. See you then.